Hello everyone and welcome to another video. I was overwhelmed by the views of my Peugeot Speedfight video I uploaded about a year ago, and so I thought I'd do a review of the 1 year ownership of this vehicle. Now in this 1 year I did around 5,000 kilometers and I now have around 7,700 kilometers on the clock. Um, Now we start with the good things. Now the first good thing is the storage compartment. It is really big. I mean, you can fit a lot of stuff in here. You can fit a helmet, and this is an exception because most of the time you cannot fit a helmet in this compartment, and at least in the 50 cubic centimeter class. After we have the brakes. I have disc brakes in front and in rear, which is good. Normally, in 50 cubic centimeters, you have drum brakes at the back and only a disc brake at the front. I have no ABS, but they pull very hard. They are good brakes, and I like that because that's an add of security. After we have the indicator sound. The indicator sound is very loud. Take a listen. It is loud, and this is exactly what you need. You still hear the indicator, and that's what I like because it's very dangerous if you let your indicator indicate while you don't when you don't want to make a turn. After we have the takeoff. This is a two-stroke engine. It has around 5.4 PS, so horsepower. And if you turn the throttle to maximum, it will set off quite good to about 30 to 40 kilometers an hour. This comes in very handy when you're in city driving or at a stoplight or whatever and you need to set off. This is really good and you can keep up with the cars. Next point, we have the seat. You can see the seat is quite big. I am 1 meter 76 tall and I fit on the scooter very comfortably. You can see enough room for my foot, enough room for my legs. You can see the position is upright. I can grab the handle nicely. Oh no, I lost, yeah. And then that's good. And on top you have space for a passenger and it has its own footrest. So very comfortable to drive with a passenger. Next thing is the design. This is very personal, but personally I like it very much. It looks sporty, but I think it looks good. I have the total special limited edition, but also without the limited edition, I think it looks good. It looks modern, but yeah, as I said, this is personal opinion. Now to the things which I don't like that much. First thing is the lights. They are not LED, they're normal halogen lights. And that's okay, but only just so. In this kind of condition is alright. But when it's very dark, when it's snowing outside, when it's raining, it's not that good. I mean, at this price point, you can't argue it's okay, but nonetheless, it will be better, for added security. Then we have the two-stroke. Two-stroke oil. I need to be precise. You have a tank over here, which is fairly big. This is good, but the problem is you really need to watch out to not run out. If you do, the engine will shut off to prevent engine damage, and you have your warning light over here, which shows when the light or when the oil is low. But, and there is a but, this light will turn on very late, so you need to react quickly. The next point is you cannot see that light very good, as well as the other warning signals you have on the dashboard because the light is not bright enough. And if the sun shines like it does now, you cannot see it. You can no chance. You cannot see it. And I think for security, this is not good. After we have, or I once had a spark plug issue. It rained very hard, and the rainwater splashed against the spark plug connector. And then, you know, between the spark plug connector and the spark plug, there was water, or at least humidity, and that caused some issues. The scooter only ran about 40 kilometers an hour, not faster. I needed to park it, to let it dry off, and then it worked again. This is something which should not occur. After we have the kickstart. The kickstart itself is good. I mean, it's good to have one as a backup if your battery runs out. But take a look. If I kick the starter, this will happen. The kickstart does not return at its own position. I know there should be a spring in it, but it does not return. And this is a common problem on these scooters. And well, it only has about 7,700 kilometers on the odometer. It's only about 3.5 years old, and I think this should not happen. Personal opinion. Last but not least, we have the exhaust. Now, the exhaust uh, rusts quite badly. It's not made out of chrome or anything else. It's just steel which is painted. And I mean, at this price point, you cannot accept more. You cannot. But nonetheless, it rusts quite badly when I drive in winter time. But I repainted the exhaust because it began to rust quite badly, and I think this it's not good. You need to respray. You need to respray. And now the last rather negative point. This is the consummation. Now I made some calculations, and the consummation is around 3.5 liters per 100 kilometers. Okay, it's a two-stroke engine and it has a carburetor. It's not fuel injected, but nonetheless, 3.5 liter. I consider that as too high for 50 cubic centimeter engines. For me, it's too high. But this also is personal opinion. Now, I hope you like that video. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I would be glad if you do. And be sure to stay tuned. There will be more videos about the scooter and about many things else on my channel. And yeah, thanks a lot, and bye bye.